What's up guys, my name is Ryan. It has been a very long time since I've posted anything, as people who follow me will know. A lot has changed since the last video I've done. I've sold a lot of gear, I've bought a lot of gear, I've done a lot of gigging and all that sort of stuff. But I'm here to talk to you about some of the new stuff I've gotten and some of the plans for the channel. So a bit of housekeeping first. I have merch now, which is really cool. This is the shirt that I am selling. It is available to purchase at my website, which I will link down in the description. At the moment, it is only available in Australia, but if there are people who really want one, shoot me a message and we'll work something out. I'm also working with a band to start touring my original music around Sydney and some other places adjacent. I've also just finished writing and recording my first single, which is called Falling Back, which has some really cool gear on it. I used the Ceriatone JM amp, and I've used the Strat and the Duelist and all that sort of stuff. It's a really interesting song, I think, and it would be really awesome if you guys could pre-save it, so when it's ready I will make sure to link some info on how you can do that. I'm hoping it'll be in the next month or two. So anyway, all of this is a very long-winded way into this video, which is all about a guitar I did use on the record. This is a Gibson ES335 from around 1973. I've had this guitar for about a year now, and the way that I got it was for sale on consignment in the local guitar shop, and I couldn't afford it by myself, so my mum and dad paid half of it and I paid the other half, and I had to trade in my record player and a few other bits and pieces to afford it. I called it June. It's not weird to name your guitars unless you make it weird. I named it June because the guy who owned it before me played in the Johnny Cash tribute show, and so I'll share some photos now of the wear on the first couple frets, but it is very heavy, probably due to a lot of Folsom Prison Blues, which is pretty cool. It's almost all original, all the pickups are original, all of the pots except this bridge volume are original. I have the original one here, which I've looked at the serial number, which dates it to around 73-ish. It's had a refret. The frets were pretty much unplayable when I got it. It has a tapered neck, so it's really slim at the end here. Original tuners. A nut's been replaced, obviously, because it's had a refret. Lots of checking, which is really cool. When you look at it, the finish, it's kind of gone like yellow. The back looks like really nice. I really love the way this looks. It came in this really old hard case, which I'll show some photos of. Now the other part of this that I didn't know until recently was that this bridge here is not actually original, and it originally would have had one of these long pieces that goes to the end of the guitar and connects kind of back here, which I'll link some photos to. A lot of people did this to their guitars because they weren't very stable for tuning, but whoever has done this to this one has kind of done the Larry Carlton placement, because it's not as close as it would be, because a lot of them are in line with the toggle switch and this one is not. It's further back, which I think looks cooler, to be honest. I'm pretty sure this guitar has had a neck reset at some point in its life, which you can kind of see from this glue join here, which is probably a better reset or set than it was from the factory, to be honest. The center block only comes to about here on the inside of the body, so it's very resonant, very loud, even unplugs. You get a lot of volume out of it. Yeah, it's a really great lively guitar and I really love it. It's one of those ones that's going to stay with me forever, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Thanks for listening. Hope to hear from you all very, very soon. Cheers. Peace out.